Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Wow, I didn't center that like at all. Go me. Get the music going for you guys. There we go. Should be. Yep, perfect. So, yeah, I know on the schedule I said I would not be streaming today, but I didn't stream yesterday, and I kind of have time today because I have to go to work later in the afternoon tomorrow, so I can kind of sort of afford to be up a little bit later to do this. So, yeah. I figured, why the hell not? And hold on, let me do a thing I just realized I'm able to do because I am dumb. Oof. I can manually adjust the goddamn focus. I've been able to do that for forever. I never opened up the webcam's actual, built-in software. It's just been set to autofocus the entire time. Make fun of me all you want. So I'll be able to actually properly, show you parts when I bring them up close. I just have to change the focus on it again. So, what are we building today? We are building the high-grade Aegis Gundam from Gundam Seed. This is another one of those remastered ones. It's got a... I can't really see it because it's a little far away, but... It's got an R05. That's remastered number 5, so it's the 5th one in the remastered line. So it's just the original high-grade Aegis Gundam that they released when the show was coming out. Just done in a little bit more anime-accurate colors with those different marking decals on there. And that's about it. So, yeah. This is also going to be the last of the G-weapons we have to do. So, we're almost done with the, the G-weapons from Seed. Other than the strike that I'm going to be building again. Why? Because I just wanted to. Oh man, I'm also kind of tired. Anyway, let's throw this up. Sorry, I got my tea in my Ginger Snap Cyrus mug. Manual, as always. Yeah, there's those marking stickers I was talking about. Let's get a little focus on them. Yeah, see? Yeah. All these different little marking stickers. Those I'm like never gonna use. To be perfectly honest. Okay. Surprisingly, only 2 stickers on here, an eyes and I believe for its main head camera. So that's a nice change, and we have 1 set of polycaps, and then another one for just 4 more on it, so that's different and interesting. And then we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 runners. So a little bit more than the Blitz we did the other day. Just a tiny bit more. So it's a tad bit more complicated, and there's a good reason for that. There definitely is a good reason for that. It's got a little bit of a transformation to inside of it. So let's get our... There's our line art for what is going to essentially look like at the end of this. So we'll get all of this ready, and we'll just start snapping together the Aegis. See how long it takes. If I gotta make this a 2-parter, I'll make it a 2-parter. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright. So we're starting off with those. Okay. this the right B runner? Probably. You go up to 20? You do not. But I also need 1 and 2. Oh my god. Let's see what happens if I put it back onto autofocus, see what happens. It didn't really change. So I'll just keep, I don't have to keep it open. I have it pinned to my taskbar now so I can easily open it up every now and again if I need it. Alright, so 30, 33. Alright. Alright. So, the Aegis Gundam was one of the 5 G weapons being made in Gundam Seed. One of the initial Gundams that were built and supposed to be fielded by the Earth Alliance. Oh, hey, Nevermore. That was working the other day. It was working the other day. I don't get it. Thought it was fixed. Come on, it's broke. I swear to you, I tested it literally on stream the other day and it worked. I swear. Just give me a second here. Let's try it. Let me try it on my end.
Yes, we all agree. Baron is an idiot.
There we go. I don't know why it didn't work for you. Huh. Really weird. But yeah, how you doing, Nevermore? Alright. I need 1 and 2. Doing pretty good. Donated a doll to the toy collection charity for Ukraine children. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, gotta spread that love any way we can. It's gonna make one child happy. One more child happy. Wasn't fully selfless. I wanted the clothes and the accessories, but didn't want the actual doll at all. I thought a kid would really hey, you know what? At least it's not going to waste. It isn't going to waste. A child is still going to be able to enjoy it. And at the end of the day, it's not just going to be thrown in the bin. So, anyway, as I kind of started saying... okay, I need the other one. Yeah, so, the Aegis Gundam was one of 5 G weapons made in Gundam Seed to be used by the Earth Alliance against Zapt and all their mobile suits. The Aegis Gundam is special in its own way, because unlike the Dual, Buster, and Strike, which use the X100 series frame, or the Blitz that uses the X200 series frame, the Aegis uses the X300 series frame, and that is designed to accommodate transformations. So the Aegis can transform. It can kind of fold up all of its limbs together, and its back end kind of goes to a point into like a cruising mobile armor mode. It can also open the limbs up into like a big claw to either grab things or shoot a big laser it has in the middle of it. That's kind of an attack mode. Not wasteful with my dolls. Until this point, I was adamant I would never do this. My mom has done this 3 times to get me some dresses for the literal doll, so I thought, why not? The doll in question was giving me such a headache finding clothes for. How are you and how's... I'm doing good, and Ruby is doing so much better. She's walking around a little more. She's starting to move her left leg a little more. She's trying to step with it. Yeah, she's doing a lot better. A lot better. Yeah, she's doing good. It's probably going to be another week or so before we attempt bringing her downstairs again. So for now, she's just going to be up there, I mean. But she's pretty content. Shed, not shade. She's doing a lot better. Just got a little bit of little physio exercises to do at home with her every day, a few times when we can, just to help get that muscle memory back into that left leg to start walking properly again. She's probably never going to be the exact same. Like, we're prepared for that, but she's at least able to walk. She's just having a lot of trouble keeping her balance on our hardwood floors. She's slipping and sliding and scaring herself.
Come on! Banana or banana!
Thank you so much, Mari, for subbing with Prime for 8 months. Oh my god, how you doing, Mari? That's a pretty little guy you're making? Yeah! You can also fold up into a weird little squid. I should probably get pictures of the squid form. It's not really a squid, but I mean, it's like the closest thing you could really call it. It's like, what else could this be but a squid? Just one moment while I save the pictures. I'm good. Just say a sandwich. How are you? Doing pretty good. A little bit of a tired boy, but I'm gonna try to stay up a little later because I have a late shift tomorrow. Oh, good lord, this one picture's huge. So, yeah, that's basically a squid. Let me get the second photo, and it kind of looks a little more like a squid in a way. A little. And then it's just open. It's basically a squid. Like there's no other way to really describe that form other than squid. Hey, grab that tea, Mari. I love my tea. Tea's good. So once you're back, I can bring these pictures back up. Totally get the dog I mentioned before. We had strained her shoulder a few times. She had a lot of health conditions. One was diabetes. The same she got lose weight right after. Then treat her over and over. You've gotten your tea? Alright, now behold. Squid. Squid. It's squid. Yeah, so at the end of this model kit can fold up into squid. I still don't know why they chose squid. all these years later. For Lucy, she only had 2 years max to live. Oh, jeez. Yeah, some can fold up pretty nicely into little tiny transformations. Usually it's like mock, you know, jet plane type things. But no, Aegis decides to go, I want to be Grabby Squid. How's the BB team going? I still need to get the 2 kits. I still need to get the last 2 kits to finish off the BB team. Yeah, still need to grab those at some point. But that's all I got left, is just the 2. Nope, not Digimon music, just, what is it called? What is it? Just some Gundam music, that's lo-fi, that people, they turn Gundam songs into just lo-fi. Right now, it's, Gundam Wing's first theme, lo-fi edition. Just communication. Where was I with Aegis? Talking about Aegis again. This is gonna keep happening. I keep getting, like, off track. Like, what did I say again? Okay, yeah, transformable. It's a transformable suit. Its frame is designed for transformations into squid. This one was also designated as the commander unit of the 5, of the 5G weapons. Because its, head and stuff had extra sensors and communication equipment into it. That big, long mohawk thing you see on there? Yeah, that's a big, like, antenna communicator sensor array. So, yeah, that's why it's the commander unit. What else happens next? Right, just when they were about to ship off all the G weapons and stuff onto their brand new battleship as well to be used and debuted in combat, well, most of them got stolen. The Duel, Buster, Blitz, and Aegis were all taken and stolen by Zaft and used against them. With the Aegis taken by the main protagonist's best friend. So they're constantly fighting each other, but not really fighting each other until he accidentally killed the Blitz pilot, so then his friend just went all out. You need to die now. You might be my friend, but you killed my other friend. So the Strike and the Aegis had a climactic battle, and it ended with a damaged Aegis Gundam clasping onto the Strike and self-destructing. Both of them lived, by the way, because in Seed, nobody can die. Unless you're just like a no-name. If you're a main character, you're gonna stay alive. Fucking goddamn Kira Jesus Yamato. Our Lord and Savior. He managed to survive too many things. My cockpit slashed open, then I have a Gundam explode while it's, you know, point blank. No, I'm fine. I just stumbled out. I'm good. Having my nuclear Gundam impaled through the reactor and exploding. Oh no, it's fine. I shut off the reactor so it didn't actually explode. Like, Jesus Christ. Just die already. But then again, if he died, we wouldn't have stuff. We wouldn't have series. Beyond that, the Aegis doesn't really have that much relevance anymore. There There were a few alternate retooled versions made, but even then, they didn't really do too much either. As the Aegis just kind of had spiritual successors in that the same character used in the Justice Gundam, the Infinite Justice, and the Immortal Justice. Same red color scheme, same big mohawk with a blue sensor. Oh, I'm also forgetting the Savior. Whatever. But yeah, there's kind of a little mini thing about the Aegis. Tiny stickers time? Almost. How you doing, Aruka? I've also learned a trick to maintain doll hair. I get $1. Seriously, I had to comb it literally every time. First it was thirsty, got its bottom, gave it a good spraying, combed it and dried it, really fixed it. Oh, nice. Always cool when you can find neat little tips and tricks. No, Aruka, you're not Baron. I am Baron, you are Aruka. We've been over this. Okay. Gotta do this again. Baron is an idiot. Oh my god. I did not disable it. I swear to you, it does work. I just don't know why it's not working for you. So I proved it worked. We'll see how long this ends up taking. I mean, I'm almost half an hour in, and I'm not even done the first part here. Oh my goodness. Oh, random Star Wars fact. Alright. You also Star Wars nerd. Speaking of, give me a fact. Okay, unlike in the brand new Disney canon, there was a different guy that was the one who designed the Death Star and the plans for it. After the first one was destroyed, he had the unfortunate job of having to, you know, answer to good old Palpatine. Palpatine proceeded to kill him. But through dark side force bullshit, continued to resurrect him in different bodies. Just so he can continue to kill him and torture him. And it's also kind of a setup for Palpatine fine-tuning how to transfer, you know, people's spirits into bodies, which he does for himself later on in the old canon. So yeah, Palpatine just kind of, made a hobby of constantly killing this guy and bringing him back to life. And of course, can't even build a Death Star that's invincible. It's die a lot. Oh, they exploited a weakness. They didn't think it was a weakness. So, I mean, with the Death Star 2, he fixed that weakness. And thankfully, after that one blew up, Palpatine was dead. So he couldn't just, be tortured again. However, that same guy, just when he thought he was finally free of all this bullshit, he was forced by a member of the Hutts to build them their own Death Star, essentially. But not really, they just wanted the super laser portion. So it was extremely trimmed down to literally, like, just the super laser. So it was much smaller. But it also sucked major ass because they used like the cheapest workforce possible to build it with suboptimal materials, and when the thing actually did finally fire, I think it kind of tore itself apart. There are 2 Death Stars? Yeah, there are 2 Death Stars. Technically, there's more Death Stars. Especially in the old canon, there were more Death Stars, sort of. There was the first Death Star and the second Death Star, but there are also a bunch of Death Star prototypes that were just kind of left lying around, which were just... We built the shell, the frame of the whole thing, and then the super lasers there too. So it had a functioning super laser, but no actual, like, living quarters or capacity in it. It was literally like a frame. A frame of a globe. Yeah, at least one of those popped up again later in the old canon. A lot of super lasers kept showing up in Star Wars. A lot. I mean, just a lot. And then ironically, after they got rid of all of them, a freaking alien force invaded the damn universe in literal, like, planet-sized ships. And then they're just like, shit, we should have kept one of those things around. It's like, this is the exact situation we need something like that. So, there, you got your fact plus some extra, and I'm just gonna kind of briefly talk about it more. Those people invading, by the way, with these planet-sized ships, or literally the ships that are actually, like, living planets and shit. Yeah, they're the reason the Death Star was made, technically. Palpatine knew about those fuckers. They knew they were gonna come from outside the galaxy because Force stuff, and he was prepping the galaxy. He was prepping the galaxy to deal with that invasion. Hence the super lasers and this totalitarian rule with the massive military force. He knew a fight was coming. He wanted to be ready for it. But, well, good guys are gonna be good guys. Doesn't make Palpatine a good person either way. He was still, an asshole and still doing it for, selfish reasons and being just a cruel dictator. So it's not like he was good all along. No, he was still an oppressive asshole. Who had no problem committing genocide on a literal galactic scale if he had to. He also wanted to prepare for invaders. Our solar system factory chocolate is the milk. Oh my god, Aruka. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, got one of those. Now I gotta build the exact same thing again, but flipped. Is that what the excessive amount of Galaxy Leaders meetings about in the... No, actually, no. That was something only he really knew about this, extra galactic force that was eventually going to arrive. All that stuff in the prequels was literally just bureaucracy. It was literally bureaucracy and just, you know, political talk. Speaking of, actually, Star Wars just in general, the first 3 episodes of the last season of The Bad Batch apparently came out today, and I need to watch that. I like The Bad Batch. I like it a lot. And goddamn, I want to see more. I want to see, because this is it. This is like literally like the last Clone Wars stuff we'll ever get. Technically, it's post Clone Wars, but still, it's like it's using the same art, like the same, you know, animation style. This is gonna be it for the Clone Wars in general. Probably the last actual stories we'll get about a group of clones too. So I'm hoping it's gonna be good. A lot of Star Wars went over my head, to be honest. That's fair. I mean, it's not for everyone. Just in general. It's just something I have enjoyed since childhood. And I mean, it's only later on, after when I started getting older, I was able to understand things a little more. But that just made me kind of, you know, like the series more, because like I was able to understand more aspects of it. There we go. Oh, okay. Man, this is a very, very different chest setup. Solely because this to accommodate the fact this thing transforms and its arms and legs turn into, you know, the squid arms to claw everything. Let's see. Okay, this is fun to line up. This is really fun to line up right now. I've got to line up the 2 holes to go into this guy, and then line up the little pegs here to go into what I'm assuming are going to become the shoulders. Ah, there we go. Got it on the second try. Nice. Okay. Then I gotta add 2 more pieces on top of that. Oh, we're actually gonna be making the waist right away. Okay. I didn't skip a step at all, did I? No. Interesting. Like that was Skyrim, since I started making my lore and looking into the real lore, I loved it more. Okay, this for those 2 pieces. 13, 14. What did I cut out first? 13, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, don't look like much yet, but we're getting there. Okay, yeah, we are making the waist now. Yeah, I haven't had these ever go in that order. Build the chest, then the waist. So that's different. Though again, I think that's solely because of the transformation. It's gotta kind of accommodate that early. Get all that stuff in there so it works proper. This may or may not end up being a two-part stream to do it. We'll see how long we get. How far we get and how long we've been going for. Just the usual. So worry not, though, I will eventually get to the two from the BB team. I will get the final two members. Mine and Nickel's units will be bought and built, and the BB team will be complete. So probably just for a little while, streams will kind of be like this at random times, even with my schedule up. Just until we, just until Ruby's just a tiny bit better. And then she can come downstairs and everything. So I don't want to be leaving her alone if I'm the only one in the house upstairs. And if people are here, I don't really also want to do my normal game stuff in general. I'm just going to do things I can easily walk away from. So, like, stuff like Gunpla and, what am I trying to say here? Gunpla, Power Wash, stuff like that. Things I can easily, like, step away from and stop on a moment's notice for whatever reason. So, yeah, before I get back to stuff like Arkham Knight, Digimon Survive, and even Ratchet & Clank and Labyrinth of Grisaya. Yeah, so it'll be a bit before I get back to them. Just a little bit. But once she is good and is able to at least attempt the stairs and get down here a little bit, at the very least, if she can handle the stairs alright, I can at least get her down here, and then I can put a gate across so she doesn't attempt to climb up the stairs while I'm down here with her. But again, that's for later. Also, knowing so much about a topic asked in the phone conversation is not the condescending I know better way, but I'll help offer facts that totally blow people's minds, see things a different way. For anyone who loves Skyrim as much as I do, frequently talk about it, or recent conversations about the Civil War quest line. I'm trying to figure out who the true natives of Skyrim were, because it isn't actually the Nords. So that is more like settlers stealing the land and creating America. Ah. In one sentence, I completely blew his mind and changed how he sees Skyrim in a better way. Yeah, it totally makes sense. Now that Ruby needs extra care right now. She doesn't need nearly as much as she did, like, last week. Thankfully. we don't have to really guide her much and lift her back in. She can get up on her own. It takes her a tiny bit of time to do so, but she can get up on her own. She can walk around a little better too now. She sometimes drags her one leg, but sometimes she like does proper steps. Sometimes she knuckle steps. She's getting better. She is getting better. Again, she's probably not going to be 100% like how she was before this happened, but she'll get pretty close. She might have a funny walk for a bit, for like the rest of her life, but I mean, it's fine. Funny walk is a funny walk. She's adapted pretty well though to just everything in general. Man, we are still not done with this. Holy, we're still working on, like, the chest and waist. Now we're building the backpack part, which, I mean, cool. I can get the backpack out of the way. Yeah, it's gonna be this. 24. Thing we kept stumbling around was it the Forsworn or the Falmer? Forsworn appear human, but the Falmer are disfigured and corrupted snow elves. I let him say his case on his thought it was the Falmer. I said the Forsworn are Bretons, which is a mixed race human and elf. He totally saw exactly what was coming on when we decided the Forsworn are the true name. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea what the Forsworn are. Yeah, Skyrim stuff that stuff goes over my head. And my playlist stopped again because of course it did. Continue watching. Oy vey. Forsworn are basically an enemy faction to fight out in the wild, but they do have lore. Okay. Okay, that goes there. Oh man, I'm really making me jump between all these runners. 34 and 45. What's this? Oh, and for those that did not see the post in the Discord that I made in our Pics and Vids channel, during the Nintendo Direct, they announced Gundam Breaker 4. So that's exciting. To put it simply, Gundam Breaker 4 is think of it like Dynasty Warriors in terms of gameplay, where you're moving around on an open field and swatting away, like, you know, a bunch of random, units. But they're Gundam stuff. They're Gundam, like, mook suits and stuff. And you can customize your own, generally with parts you either end up taking from the stuff you destroy or that you buy outright. So it's a Gunpla customization style game, but it also has a story in it. I'm doing the description absolutely no justice. Like, I'm doing that game a disservice trying to explain it. But it's exciting because Gundam Breaker 3 was apparently very, very good and it's well regarded. That new Gundam Breaker that came out a few years ago was a dog shit. That's all I can really say. It is dog shit of a game. So them doing Breaker 4 and going back to the normal Breaker style is very well received right now. Everyone is excited. Which, I mean, why wouldn't they be? I'm excited. So I can take any number of Gunpla parts, mix them together, and make my own custom Gundam. And it looks like they're going a little beyond what, at least from what I understand, they could do before? I could be wrong, though. You could swap out your parts like, you know, the head, arm, backpack, waist, legs, and your weapon and whatnot. It looks like for this one, they're now allowing you to do separate arms. So, like, what I mean is, if you wanted to take the arms from the original Gundam and throw it onto yours, you'd have to take them as a set. It would be both of the original Gundam's arms. But this one looks like you can take different arms. So you can use, like, the left arm of the original Gundam, and we'll say the right arm of... Well, we'll say the right arm of the Aegis Gundam. Just for, you know, simplicity. So that adds a little more customization, I guess. Well, obviously. You can get your asymmetrical look as much as you want. I mean, Gundam is no stranger to asymmetrical arms. Looking at you, Amatsu Goldframe, and your Blitz arm and regular Astray arm. So yeah, that's actually coming out pretty soon. I might potentially get it. More than likely I'll get it, and you bet your ass I'm going to stream it. I want to stream Gundam games, obviously. Because why wouldn't I? It's almost like I like it. My point with the Forest Swarm being the true natives is that they are a mixed race. A human race and a Falmer could have been the origin and just bred a new race that become the Breton. Okay. Am I looking at the right thing? I am not looking at the right thing. So I am looking into potentially doing something a little different for when I do get to Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. I'm looking into doing something a little bit different, and I wanted everybody's thoughts. But you know, there's already a lot of Digimon in that game, obviously. There is a wide variety of them. But there's also a lot that aren't in the game. So what I was thinking and toying around with was possibly putting mods onto Hacker's Memory to add in new Digimon. What would you guys think of that? If I modded it to add new Digimon in. So it'd be stuff like, a lot of them could just end up being recolors and stuff, like Psychmon. I think Snow Agumon might be on there. The different variants of Omnimon. So Omnimon Alter S, Alter B, Zord Defeat. I'd finally get Dark Tyrannomon, finally, like, Jesus. I've, like, all but forgotten about Dark Tyrannomon, like, come on. Guy's the GOAT. Well, I mean, he's a dinosaur, but you know what I mean. That could be interesting to see. Yeah, it would change it up. I think it, obviously, it's also going to affect the, you know, just encounters as well, because they gotta change the game so these guys pop up so you're able to easily get them, I think. Unless they're just gonna be, you get them through Digivolution, that's it, you're the only one that has them. That feels boring. I'll have to look into it a little more, but that's kind of what I was thinking of doing for when we get to Hacker's Memory, is put those mods on to add even more Digimon. So I can truly get the team that I really want. Like, I think we can... I think it would mod back in Sistermon Noir and make CL its own thing again. Like how they've done with the actual reference book. Just made Sistermon Noir, you know, the gun-wielding nun, and CL into a katana-wielding nun. That doesn't want to... That just sits on there loose? You shitting me, or is it just... Okay, I just have to force it. That's it. Sweet. 1 second, guys. It's gonna be RB. I'm back. Oh, I already know the Sistermons have their own special extra form. That I know. I'm just meaning the censored Sistermon Noir that got turned into CL for the North American release would finally be, you know, Noir again in the mod. And CL would be its own thing. which they did that in the reference book, which is cool. They made them their own separate Digimon after that. Alright, nice. That went pretty well. There we go. We have the chest, waist, and backpack of the Aegis. That took a while. That was step 1 of 11? Okay, actually, that's not too bad. And some of these are just a few steps long. But yeah, that's the plan I kind of wanted to do for Hacker's Memory, just to make it a little more, just a tiny bit different from Cyber Sleuth, just to add those few extra mons into the game. I think there's a few other mods as well. I'll look into it, see how to throw them onto the Steam copy easy enough without it, wrecking anything, which I doubt it will. I think the only consequence would end up being I wouldn't be able to port over any Digimon from my completed Cyber Sleuth save, which, I mean, that's fine. I don't need to have an overpowered Mega right away. I still want to kind of build up to it, which, I mean, I do a lot of... I mean, with that game, those games, I do a lot of that grinding off-screen. Like, I mean, it seems like every Cyber Sleuth stream I had a different group of mons to play through the game with. Because I just did constant battling off-stream with a lot of Digivolutions just to fill out the thing. Confirm Hacker's Memory is definitely a different experience to Cyber Sleuth. I figured as much. I haven't experienced it. The most I can say I've experienced it is the first 5 minutes, and that's it. That was like it. The first 5 minutes. Then I stopped because I hadn't finished Cyber Sleuth, base Cyber Sleuth yet. It's like, why the hell am I starting this game? I haven't finished the first one yet. Finish building this head. I actually prefer the interface when it comes to cases for Hacker's Memory. It's much better organized. Even after, I mean, even all that, it really does feel like a kid sat at a computer. Well, let's see how it goes. Eventually. I mean, I gotta finish Survive first. I've been working on that for a while. So I kinda, sorta need to finish that. And I want to finish that because it was also a gift from a friend. Many years in the waiting. least that'll be it for the stickers. Just had the two. See how it wants it to go. There we go. That is definitely a distinct head. We just get this open. That's a distinct head, alright. This does not want to go nicely. Just gotta be careful with it so I don't snap any of the connectors inside. Try to force this open. I really should get a part separator again. Really? Okay, what if we try? sector here. San Andreas, over to channel YouTube where they act out cutscenes in real life, and it's amazing. Seriously, the attention to detail is amazing, down to the wall-like stand. No, I haven't played a San Andreas. I might try to just finish off this arm, or maybe, I don't know. I'm just kind of getting right now. Yeah, I think I might just finish off this arm and call it here. Yeah, I was not prepared for tonight, I would say. I will be shortly, once I finish off this arm. Want to at least get this arm done. Just because it's right there. Throw that on top of it. Oh, God. There we go. Found him. 6 and 4, right? Yes. And 17. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now once it flipped up. Was it part in here? Yes, actually. 25. Yeah. C 25. the shoulder here. There we go. Let me get closer. There we go. That's what we got done so far. Body, head, backpack, and an arm. That's a good little start, I'd say. Yeah, I'll finish this up another day. So that strike might take a little while for us to actually get to. That's okay, though. Get all of this together now, so I don't lose any of it. Thankfully, the sticker sheet's done, which is awesome. So it's just pure parts I gotta work on. Okay. Right. Let's just swap over screens. All right. Oop. So the next day I actually have scheduled on here for Gunpla is Friday. So more than likely Friday we'll continue with the Aegis and get as far as we can with it. More than likely finish it. And then, yeah. I still had that here. Ah. Alright. I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't realize I still had that there. Wow, I need to learn even just to click. There we go. I'm a dumbass, you know that? Alright, anyway. So, yeah, thanks, everyone for watching, commenting, lurking. Thanks again, Mari, for resubbing with Prime. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope everyone, has themselves a great rest of their night, and I'll see you next time.